here I am with Chocobo Racing. As you can see, this is the Japanese version of Chocobo Racing. It's a lot different from the one you're used to. But yeah, let me know when you're ready for me to go. I know we're a little bit...
Yeah, I'm ready on time. It's just whenever you're at their main menu, I'll count you down.
Alright, well I'm on the main menu right now. Let's just go ahead with it.
Alright, so when I say go.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
Alright, so this is actually Mr. Driller Drill Land, the best of the Driller games. And I'm not going to start on the hardest level for now. Normally I would, but it's not very marathon safe, so what we're going to do is skip to the second one. But out of all 2 Driller games I've played, this is definitely the best, because it has some variations on how to play. So, for example, this one, instead of just drilling straight downward, we have to kill some ghosts by freezing the blocks that they're in and getting the gems that they drop. And fair warning, you're going to hear some mashing most of this game. So the way to lose here is getting crushed by blocks, and also by breaking a block the ghosts are in without freezing the block. So you can see I have to get however many dristles per stage, and we're basically just going to drill down until we get some more holy water. And if you stay still too long, these guys will get you. But this is basically why this game is the best, because there's so many variations, and I should have just gone past that guy. You know what? It's a speed run. Who cares if we take damage? Let's go. There's going to be some RNG involved in this game, so let's hope we get lucky. And, yeah, so this is the game. The way it normally works is that you just drill downward as far as you can, and you have an air limit, and so you want to go fast, and you want to get air upgrades, or not upgrades, but refills. And also normally, if 2 of the same colored block touch each other, they break, but in this mode they don't break. So that's one of the other variations for this particular mode. Also, this game, I actually bought this game originally because I like the soundtrack. I heard the soundtrack before even playing the game. It is by the same composer as Tales of Legendia. That's Go Shina is the composer. And it's a good soundtrack. So that's one stage down. So you might notice the category is all level 1 stages. That's because after you finish each stage one time, it opens up a boss stage. And then beating the boss stage opens up a harder difficulty. And there's three difficulties plus a special difficulty, which is kind of unlimited challenge. And they get really long and really luck-based, so it's not exactly a speedrun-friendly category to do the whole game. So, just beating the boss one time is a pretty good ending point. Now this one's another one where we don't have air, we just have lives, so we don't want to get crushed by things, that's the main objective. And the other main objective is to get 20 of these gold Kirby statues. They're not actually Kirby. So we gotta get 20 statues and get to the end of the level without getting crushed 3 times. Once again, it's got music. This is dangerous. Let's go and run away. There's more than enough statues, actually. I'm gonna just wait here. Alright. Better to not get crushed and have to start the level over during a marathon. These rocks are actually somewhat unpredictable in the direction that they roll, so you have to be very careful. They can also break things. And once again, even though normally light-colored squares hitting each other will destruct automatically, in this one they don't. So this is more of a take your time and strategize kind of game, or kind of mode. But since it's a speedrun, we don't have time to take time and strategize. On harder difficulties, it's a lot longer. and has harder setups with the rocks. Shoot! Alright. So there's sort of general setups that they can be in, but it is also random, so I have to sort of plan on the fly. For the most part, it's not too big of a deal, the randomness on this mode. There's really only 1 or 2 modes that matter too much for RNG. Basically, I just want to get 20... Oh, shoot. Okay. 20 statues and then go for the end. It is technically better, I think, to fall through long distances rather than dig through a million blocks. But, it's not too big of a difference. Alright. Only 1 more needed. And here it is. Alright. And we're basically home free. And there it is. That's another one down. Yeah, this on the hardest difficulty is insane. Like, it's so long and it's very difficult. I had to use support items to clear it my first time. So there are support items, by the way, which can help, but you have to buy them with points. Alright, so this mode is a lot more similar to normal Mr. Driller. You just sort of go down. The difference is that there are question mark objects which have random effects happen. So I'm going to go for them and hope for good luck. That's bad luck, because it has to wait. And, but I go for them anyway. Ay, okay, that was close. So for this one, we have to get air periodically, or else you'll run out of air and die. But we do have 3 lives. So if I get crushed, that'll take a life. And if I run out of air, that'll take a life. The question mark blocks have a lot of different effects. There's a lot of bad ones, and there's a few good ones. Right now, they're not actually giving me very good... Oh, shoot. Well, there's a life. Let's hope this is something delicious. I don't know why I went for both of those. Come on. It should be fine. No worries. I'm slightly worried. It should be fine, though. I mean, this is level 1, so... So there's always, like, areas like this where, there's just huge chunks of the same colors. Booster! See, that's a good one. We're a little bit faster now. Just enjoy the music. Don't worry about it. We're totally fine. We legit are totally fine. There's nothing to worry about. You're just going down. This was actually previously... Or no, this particular driller wasn't in a GDQ, but there was a GDQ that had Mr. Driller in it. And they had... I think maybe they had YSG just go down the left side and win blindfolded for the first time playing. This game is not quite that easy. It's not gonna work that easily. I actually Oh, dude, that was close. Oh, no! No worries, no worries. We only have 1 segment left to go. I'm gonna focus. Okay, that's not ideal. So that makes us restart the area. We don't want those. I'm gonna actually take my time to get this air. Now this is gonna still be a black hole, so I'm not gonna hit that one. I'm not gonna hit any, actually. I'm not taking any risks. I am focused. Alright, we made it. See, no problems. No problems. You were worried. I was just adding suspense to the run. Alright, so that's another one down. Thank goodness. Alright, now this is classic Mr. Drower. We just go down, basically. Although there is a slight variation on this, too. Because we get to choose a character. Each character has different strengths and weaknesses. We're going to pick the fast character. Some of them can jump 2 squares. Some of them have an extra hit point. Some of them are slow. And, yeah, so we're just playing the fast one. And this is just go down. When I submitted this to AGDQ, I actually offered singing along on this song as a donation incentive. But unfortunately, they didn't accept this run, which is probably good because the final level is not very marathon safe. So that's why I'm going to do it last. Normally I do the level I'm doing last, I do it first. This is not the last level, by the way. I do it first to get the luck out of the way. But here I'm going to do it last, just in case there's a double disaster and we have to mercy kill the run. Because that has been known to happen. So fun fact, Trihex, when he was a kid, actually sang in this choir. No, I'm kidding, I made that up. So this is like the easiest one, basically. You just go down. It's not hard at all. But the one that I'm saving for last is definitely my favorite. It's basically a dungeon crawler. And it's randomly generated dungeon crawler, I guess you could say. You could almost say it's a Mr. Drower roguelike that's coming up. So you gotta look forward to that. But in the meantime, enjoy the Japanese children. So as you get further, the air is harder to get to. But we have enough lives that if I don't get crushed, we can just tank the damage from dying from lack of air. Alright, if I can get 1 air, that would be nice. Because that would save me some time to not die. Oh! Well, see, I was going to die anyway, so we'll just refill the health that way. Alright, we're almost there. This is the last segment of this area. Alright, almost. There, we got it. So I was probably going to die from lack of air anyway, so it didn't really matter. It refilled my air. Alright, my favorite level. This is very cool. So, our goal here is to find a key, get to the key door, and fight a boss. In order to do that, first I'm going to check the map, because the map is random. So there's a room to the right, so we're going to check that room. There's also items in this, which are usable from a menu. And we need to get red items and blue items, and also not run out of energy. So in this mode, every dig you use is, it uses 1 HP. Alright, this is a dead-end room. I'm gonna kill this guy because they drop items. Ah, poop. So yellow items are sort of other kinds of upgrades. So far, I'm not getting the best of luck with getting any reds. Oops. I'm going to use this. This is a speed up. Green items are health refills. Red items are destroy a color of block. And blue items change colors of blocks. And yellows are just various things. Okay, so I'm going to take the time to get this. Because we're going to need it for the boss. Oh, so that just loses me 20 HP, which isn't too big of a deal. It loses time as well, but... Alright, the key is on the bottom of this. These wizards are pretty nice because they have only 1 HP. Finally, we got a red. Oh, this is not ideal. It's not ideal, but it's also fine. Because I have some healing items. So we have to fight this guy by just smacking him a whole bunch. And his movements, or his attacks that he does, are basically random as well. So he can destroy blocks and have them fall on you. He can drop these Cinnabons. I'm gonna get this guy just in case. Alright, so there's always a warp item at the bottom of each area in case you get stuck. Because you will get stuck, there's no other way back up. Oh my gosh, come on. Alright. So my controller is actually rumbling, which means there's a hidden object. There, we got it. Okay. I'm gonna use a couple items. We got barrier and speed. Unfortunately, I already lost the barrier from that wizard. And that's not what I was gonna say, it was unfortunate. The unfortunate thing is I only have one destroy item, and I need them to fight the boss at the end. Hold on, there's a hidden item somewhere. It's like above me. That sucks. This is probably a waste of time. Where even is it? Well, there's these at least. Alright, finally we have one of these. Do I have anything? Alright, we definitely want to restore because if I get crushed... Whoops. If we get crushed, that's a 20 HP health loss. Man, this is not good for RNG. I have very little attack items. This is very bad. We could be stuck on this boss for a while. So the goal with this boss is that you have to use a destroy item of the same color that he is. I only have one. So I have to go down here and hope to find more destroy items. And there will be them. There will be some, but who knows when. So this is not ideal for a marathon. There's one. It's destroy green. So we're gonna change him to green. Wow, the audio there. Good, that was just a glitch with the game. Oh my gosh, this is not ideal at all. This is why I saved it for last. Just because this can happen. So I have a destroy 2, which does not do any damage to the boss. So we just gotta keep going down and hope to find good stuff. And we're not finding it. This is not good at all. Whew, did you see that pro strat? Did you see that fail strat? This is... Alright, we finally got another. It's a destroy X, which is useless. Oh, but we have a destroy green, so that's good. Alright. Stone Search. Excellent. So I have Stone Search now, which means if there are hidden objects in blocks, I can now see them glowing. And that is very good because I need all the items I can get right now. Of course, none of them are reds. He says lucky as if you're actually lucky, but you're not. You're never lucky. Oh, it's a destroy X. That's just what I don't want. Destroy yellow. And he's yellow. Good. So this is why the speedrun is troublesome. And we do this level first, typically. So I just need to find one more red object, or red attack item. That was not it. Oh wait, I got two things at once. Come on. Come on, please. There's one, please. Destroy X. Unbelievable.
Are we coming up on time?
Unfortunately not, but if you want to mercy kill it, we can.
Well, I mean, why would Mercy kill it 20 minutes in? It's almost done.
Yeah, there's a really short boss level after this, and that's it. I just need to get, a red item, basically, that's not one of the ones I have.
Just RNG killing you right now.
That's exactly what's happening.
That's fun. Marathon luck.
Yep. There's nothing you can do about it. So, hey, here's one. Let's hope. It's a destroy yellow. We got it. We're good. It's over. It's not over yet, but the level's over. We finally made it through. And that is why this game is not the best for marathons, but we made it. Alright. Now there's just a boss stage. We have to dig straight down, hit the boss twice, and we're good. So we're just gonna go fast. Enjoy the music. We're almost done. Don't look at that. Don't look at that. It's nothing. I almost got crushed again. So there is a boss down here that we're trying to catch up to. But basically it's just standard mystery. Oh my gosh! What is this? So it's a little bit unfair because things fall faster than you can deal with them. And I'm trying to go fast. And it's not working out. But you only have to hit the boss twice on easy, so we're basically gonna get it. So we got it once. We got it once. And then we just have to have no disasters from now on. I'm not gonna fool around. We got it. Time. That's time right there.
Alright, 22:57, so
Nice.
almost a minute over estimate.
Almost. Well, sorry about that.
No, it's alright. We still filled in some of the time.
Cool.
We would have been like 18 short. That would have sucked.
Yeah.
So I appreciate it.
Alright, well thanks for watching everybody. I'm sorry it wasn't Chocobo Racing, but at least the soundtrack was good, right? I hope. And I'm going to be doing Geist this evening, so tune in for that, and stay tuned for whatever's next. I forgot. I'm sorry. What's next?